Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Paper Mario. In the last episode we defeated Huff and Puff and got the 6th star spirit freed. In this episode we're going to be doing some side questing and I believe we'll also be able to move on to chapter 7 because we don't have much to do in between this chapter. So you're Minty, correct? We found a letter that was in flower fields behind some flowers and of course we need to give it to Minty. So let's see what it is. Another dually letter delivered. To me, who's it from? The Wise Wisterwood. Who's Wise Wisterwood? Thank you for making the flowers bloom so beautifully. Oh, it's a thank you note. Heart. It says, please drop by the flower field sometime. Wow, how delightful. Heart. But how does Wise Wisterwood know me? Oh, excuse me, I'm rambling. This is a small gift to say thank you for delivering the letter. Please take it. Heart. And so we got a star piece. And now we basically just need to do the normal things that we do in between chapters. So, first off, let's head off to the post office, because we need to read some letters. So, we have one for Cooper, from Cooper's fan. Let's see what it is. Here you go. Dear Mr. Cooper, I must apologize for sending a letter out of the blue, Heart. But I had to. I saw you walking in Toad Town with Mario. You seem so strong and brave, so dashing, Heart. If it's okay, I'd really love to have a talk with you. Oh, Heart, how embarrassing, Heart. So many hearts. I'll write you again soon. Good luck, brave Koopa. Your fan. Aww. Looks like he's going to have a girlfriend in his future. And we have two more for Sushi and Lackluster. This one's from Sashimi. Even though we never met this character. Here you go. Dear Mom, first I heard you were lost in the jungle, then I heard you were traveling with Mario. Don't do anything dangerous. Come back as quickly as you can. I'm waiting for you. You're gonna be a grand cheap. A grand cheap. They had to capitalize cheap, of course. I want you to see the small fry. Your daughter, Sashimi. Nice. And of course, whenever she said small fry, I immediately thought of the fish from Wind Waker. And this one's from Lackey Lulu, even though we saw her literally at the end of the last episode. Well, what does she have to say? Dear Lackluster, where are you? You'd better be a good Lakitu and return soon. I'll be faithfully waiting for you near the Wise Wisterwood. If you don't come back, I'll search for you till the end of time. I'll give you such a spiny storm you'll... I'm sorry, love. When I get mad, I worry. Or I get mad when I worry. That would suck. If, whatever I said I don't know. Heart, you're like a Lulu. And that's it. So, now of course what we want to do is spin for no reason. No, we're of course going to actually, you know what, let's go ahead and switch our badges around so I have an easier time moving around. Of course, we don't need charge jump anymore, we don't need power bounce. I'm thinking what could be, I'm probably just going to want like a normal power quake. And then maybe multi-bounce will be pretty useful. I only have one left after that. Oh, I guess I don't need Dodge Master, do I? What else was I going to put on? I could put on Flower Finder, that wouldn't be bad. Huh, oh yeah, I want Speedy Spin, never mind. What else shall I put on? Ice Power, oh yeah, Ice Power. I was thinking like, oh, it's gonna be useful in the next chapter, but no, it's not. I guess I could just put Dodge Master on again. Huh, I wish I had one more to work with. I guess I could just put on normal Quake Hammer. That only does 4 damage, though. I guess if I don't... Well, no, Multi-Bounce is really useful in upcoming chapters. Heck to it. I guess I'll put on... I don't know. Dodge Master. There's nothing else, really. Oh goodness, okay. So now we can speedy spin and get to our places much quickly. Much quickly, yep, I said that. Anyway, let's get down into the tube and see what Luigi is up to. Once again, of course, he's going to be enjoying the view, but I say we ruined that for him. Boy, hanging out way up high sure was nice. Such a great view and everything. Never mind. Say, are those new boots? They really look flashy. Or they look really flashy. Now you'll be the better jumper. I'm always a better jumper. Anyway, once again, we can check out our stats, see where we lie. We have 81 out of all the star pieces, so we're more than halfway there. We have 65 out of 80 badges. That's almost all of them. We're getting there. And tasty recipes in Checkwisma will remain pretty pitiful for the time being. Still not sure if I'm going to just like show off all the recipes. Do we have anything new here? Oh yeah, we have Yoshi Kids. Dear Mario, the volcano stopped erupting. Please come back and visit. The village leader wants to see you too. Everyone does, and we want to play with you. I bet you've been on all kinds of wild adventures. Remember to bring your stories, the Yoshi Kids. No! Because I don't think we actually have a reason to go back there at all unless I want to cook with the coconut. Also, we left Lackluster up there. Alright, so now we have page 7 and 8. I heard a rumor that I actually have lots of fans. Wow! What great news! To live up to their expectations, I want to play the lead in an adventure. Of course, my name would have to be in the title. That'd be sweet. Heart. But I know it'll never happen. And then Luigi's Mansion was made like a year later. Luigi's Mansion was in development while this game was being made, so that's why they put that in there. And of course, it led up to the year of Luigi as well. I heard that a door appeared in Toad Town. They say it leads to flower fields. I guess lots of flower spirits live in that flowery place. That was weird to read flower spirits, because I'm used to star spirits. Flower spirits. I bet their souls are as beautiful as the prettiest flowers. I'm sure they are. Anyway, that concludes it for there. Now, for the last time, we're going to be going to visit Koopa Koot to do the last 3 favors. Now, just before we go there, I want to show off my inventory. I have, well, the Shooting Star, the Maple Syrup, and the Thunder Rage are there for really no reason. But the coconut, you're going to want a coconut before you go there. So, without further ado, see you at Koopa Koot. Alrighty, here we are. Now, for the last 3 favors. Oh, what luck! You came at the perfect time, young man. Could you see your way to doing me another favor? I suppose I could. Blah, blah, blah. There's one thing. I have an old Boo friend who lives in Gusty Gulch. Can you go and get a package from him? You may have a little trouble finding him since the Boos there look pretty similar. I'm sure you can do it, though. A long time ago, when Goompa, Bootler, and I were traveling, we met the Boo and became fast friends. He recently sent me a letter saying that there is a package there addressed to me. What are you waiting for? Go on and get it. I mean, please? Now, one thing I'm wondering is why is there how did a package that was for him arrive all the way in Gusty Gulch? Like, at least it could have, like, arrived in Toad Town of all places, but I guess whatever. I guess Parakarry has been shirking his job after all. Even after he's been with us. Also, another thing with lighting. Look at this. Look at the lighting on them right now. I told you. I'm never going to get over it. Anyway, we're close enough. I guess there really isn't much of a reason to cut away. Anyway, when you get here, you're going to want to talk to... Like, if you don't know what you're doing, you're going to have to talk to every single Boo until you find the right one. But luckily, it's the second one next to the save point. Has my naughty friend played any spooky tricks on you yet? It'd be a shame if you came all this way to Gusty Gulch and didn't get messed with. Hoi! Oh, hello. You're running an errand for old Koopa Koot, are you? Uh-oh. Now where did I wasn't really ready for this. Where'd I leave that thing? I'd better go look for it. Do you think you could wait for just a second? I should find it soon enough, so why don't you kill some time by wandering around here? And as always, with any RPG quest where they tell you to take a minute, of course, like, what's the point of that if it's just like, that genuinely confused me why they just have you walk 1 frame off and then come back on. Thank you for waiting, Heart. That's not really the character I'd expect to make a Heart. I finally found it, so I can't believe it took me so long to track it down. 5 seconds. Anyway, please give my regards to old Koopa Koot, okay? And take care. I'm used to them calling him old. A package received from a Boo. Deliver it to Koopa Koot. Okay, well, I guess I'll meet you all back at Koopa Koot. Alrighty, we are back, and we have your package. Here you go. Old Koopa package. Livid lava piranhas, you rule, Mario. Ah yes, this is that package that I requested. Ever since my Boo friend sent me that letter, I've been dying to know what's inside. Well, I'll find out right now, after you leave. Here, take this as thanks. Oh, you don't have to be so polite. Yeah, it is a coin. I believe the next one is the coconut one. Alright. People keep talking about something called a coconut. Yes, that very foreign object known as a coconut. They say they're delicious. I just have to try one. Go right away if you can. Promise to hurry back. I mean, I guess coconuts are kind of foreign to most people. Like, how many of you can honestly say you've had coconut milk before? And honestly, I don't care for coconut milk at all. Great crawling clefts, you're larger than life, Mario. How do you crack this thing? Well, I guess I'll try it later. I'll give you this to show my gratitude. Oh, you don't have to be so polite, blah 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 blah. 1 coin. And now for the last favor ever. Oh, what luck, you came at the perfect time, blah blah blah. Alright, I wouldn't mind getting one of those red jars that they say were made in Dry Desert's ancient desert kingdom. According to popular opinion, you can get one if you buy things at a certain order at the shop in Dry Outpost. Again, first you buy a dusty hammer, then you buy some dried pasta, then you get another dusty hammer, and then, let me see, hang on, I've forgotten the other thing. Well, you'll just have to figure out the rest. That's right, he leaves you to figure out the combination all on your own. The last one, at the very least. I believe it's on the right, I want to say. And we are wrong. Coolio, I am outie. But yeah. So if you don't know what it is, you have to try it out. Like, over and over again until you find the right item. And you can actually do this whenever in the store. You can do this the first time you get here, and he'll give you a red vase if you buy them in the right order. So, Dusty Hammer, dried pasta, Dusty Hammer, and the last one is a dried shroom. So, at the very least, if you went from left to right, you'd be trying it 4 times. So you'd be buying a ton of items, and that's also why I cleared out my inventory as well. What ho! Buying goods in that order. It's a secret sign. It was written on an ancient will. In keeping with the will, I'm required to give you this. Please take it. And so we get a red jar, and we have like tons of useless items too, so I'm going to go ahead and sell them and meet you back at Koopa Koot. Alright, we are back for the final Koopa Koot favor. Give him the red jar. Lackluster's right in my face. Swooping Sky Guys. Sky Guys, okay, I said that correctly. I was like, I'm wrong. You're a true workhorse, Mario. Incredible, outstanding. Ew, it's a little filthy, though. I suppose I'll add it to my collection anyway. And you'll notice he actually has a blue and a yellow jar next to him. That's kind of funny. You're a stand-up guy for doing an old Koopa so many favors. This time I'll give you this special gift as thanks. Don't tell anybody, though. Got a reputation... I cannot read. You don't have to be so polite, young fella. Take this. 3 star pieces, but that's it. And if you talk to him again, he'll be like, can't think of any favors at the moment. He bets he'll need one later, but he won't. So that pretty much completely concludes all of the Koopa Koot quests. So we're done with that. And if you're wondering, like, we have a couple of huge side quests that we haven't touched on yet, like all the Chuck Quizmo quizzes, the dojo, the letter side quest. We're going to do that all in one swoop after the next chapter. Especially considering we're not going to have Koopa Koot favors, we need something to fill the gap. So, and also we can't do everything with those yet, so I'm of course just waiting. Anyway, what was I gonna do now? Oh yeah, so for this next chapter, you're not really supposed to know where to go right off the bat. I did mention it in I did mention the path to the next chapter in an earlier video, but you may have forgotten. And what do you do when you forget where to go? Well, you go to Merlin. And of course, this is what you have to do. Oh, it's you. You came at such a good time. There's a guest waiting for you. Well, hi there. It's a Ninja. Nice to meet you. I came from Starborn Valley. Starborn Valley is in the Shiver region, a chill place far to the north at the very end of the earth. Merle, who hails from there, said that he had something important to tell you, Mario. Who did he now? Merle of Starborn Valley is my son, Mario. It seems he's calling for you. If he is searching for you, you can be sure something important is afoot. You must go to Starborn Valley. Do not delay. Well, I guess we must. Yes, please hurry. I will run ahead and take tidings of you to Merle. Okay then. I think somewhere deep below Toad Town is a pipe connected to Shiver City. Starborn Valley is located quite near Shiver City. Mario, hurry to meet my son. He waits in Starborn Valley. Yes, we heard. Anyway, since we have plenty of time left in the episode, let's go ahead and, I guess, get to, well, not Starborn Valley. We'll get to the beginning of the next chapter and then we'll end it off. But we do have quite a ways to go in the Toad Town tunnels. You probably remember where it is, but just in case you don't, I will take you step by step. So of course you're going to pretty much go where we went with Lackluster to go over the spikes, except the other way again. Because really you won't know that this is over here unless you specifically went out of your way to go over here. Unless you specifically went out of your way to go over here to get a super block that you could... Jesus. To get a super block that you could get earlier. Also, we can get this item now, and I think it's... Oh, it's another shooting star. We have like 5 shooting stars now. There's supposed to be like a special academy. That's not the word for it, I'm sure, but yeah, we're getting tons of those. Anyway, like I said before, there is an invisible bridge here that you can make by doing that, and you can't do that until you have the Ultra Boots. But keep in mind, okay, I'm going to have to look at the gamepad for platforming, because it's not with a delay. This door over here would be locked if you came here before the end of Chapter 6, so just keep that in mind. Of course, now that we're in here, we have a pipe to take us down into an area. An area that has another super block. So I really didn't have to upgrade Kooper in that last super block, but why not? So I'm going to say I really won't be using either Watt or Lackluster in this next one. I guess we'll do Lackluster since he'll be more useful. Watt is actually really useful in the last chapter, which is not this one, by the way. So we'll save his upgrade for last, I suppose. Anyway, now everyone's upgraded except for Watt. I'm sure she feels special. Oh, we can walk on this? I didn't even realize that. Can we walk behind this? Huh. There's nothing here? You'd think there would be. As a little, secret. But with that, let's start Chapter 7, A Star Spirit on Ice. Oh, goodness. I love this chapter. Anyway, welcome to Shiver City. A place where things are shivery. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end off the episode there. Join us next time when we read some dialogue. See you all then.